Matt. I take you to be my best friend, my faithful partner, and my one true love. I promise to encourage you and inspire you and to love you truly through good times and bad. I will forever be there to laugh with you, to lift you up when you are down, and to love you unconditionally through all of our adventures in life together. I love you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you're yet to be. A wise, wonderful woman once said to take time and do things you want to do with people because things will wait. People need to take more time because we don't know how much time we have. We have been able to do just that. We have put multiple projects and chores on hold to just spend time together. From only weekends in the beginning to week-long visits to month-long trial runs, our time with each other has grown. From Oklahoma City to Dallas to Seattle to Arkansas, and finally, here in Pryor, our relationship has been built upon adventures with each other. As we adventure through the rest of our lives together, I'll always be by your side, loving you, pushing you, and celebrating with you. I promise to always put time with you first over other things that just need to be done. What else can I say? You're pretty much my most favorite of all time in the history of ever. Grow old with me, Maddie, because the best is yet to be.
So I'd like to cite to you a poem that I wrote. It's entitled, Our Love Grows in Time. There are lessons in life that only time can show, like when to talk, when to listen, how to know. A collection of experiences make us see who we are, who we were, and who we will be. In times of darkness, we will be each other's light. In times of struggle, we will be each other's fight. And in times of change, we will give support both before and after. And in times of frustration, we will give each other space. Side by side, we walk into this exciting new chapter in life. I will be so proud, happy, and honored to call you my wife. I will be the best man and husband I can be. I will always be by your side no matter what happens. I will always love, honor, respect, and cherish you. You are my forever, my adventure partner, and my best friend. I will never stop trying for you, and I will love you more with every passing day.
These two chords represent your past, your own individual lives before today. As you intertwine your pieces, you're joining your two lives into one, representing the present. The finished knot symbolizes your future and how your love and marriage will continue to be strong despite any trial life may throw your way. Matt and Christina have chosen to give their own vows to each other at this time. Bless their marriage, O God, as they begin their journey down the road of life together. We don't know what lies ahead, for the road turns and bends, but help them to make the best of whatever comes their way. Help them to continue to enjoy each other as they did when they first met. Help them to realize that nothing nor no one is perfect, and to look for good in all things and all people, including themselves. Help them to respect each other's likes, dislikes, opinions, and beliefs, hopes and dreams and fears, even though they may not always understand them. Help them to learn from each other and to help each other grow mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Help them to realize that no matter what happens to them, they will hold on to each other and know that things have a way of working out for the good. Help them to create a peaceful, stable home of love as a foundation on which they can build their lives. Help them to keep lit the torch of love that they now share forever. Amen. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Let me be the first to introduce to you Maddie and Christina Perkins.
Christina's my best friend. I met her 12 years ago at Paycom, where we had our first big girl job. Apparently her last big girl job. Good for you. So soon after Christina and Matt met, she was very anxious for Andrew, my husband, and myself to meet him pretty much within like weeks. And she had a double date scheduled. Matt later today actually reminded me it was December 8th, 2018, because he's a sentimental kind of guy. So over that dinner, I remember Matt told us many times how much fun he was having with Christina. He spoke of the plans to do a lot more fun stuff with her, and definitely that evening, and even now exclaims how much he's excited to be with her. Matt and Christina, over the last 22 months, all of us have had our hearts warmed by your love and the growing of your love. Now we get to be here at your wedding. Thanks for sharing this with us in this most significant next step of your love story. Let's raise our glasses and toast to Matt and Christina. May we watch your love grow and get to see all the exciting adventures you go on. Love you guys.
Matt's he kind of likes to stay inside a lot. So when Christina kind of came into the picture, she kind of brought Matt out of his shell a lot. And he was taking off and doing some trips and going to Portland and Arkansas and stuff. And I was like, man, is this Matt, the same guy I knew, I've grown up with, And that was really nice to see that Christina did that for Matt. And it's cool. So get out and be a little adventurous. Now they're going on all these kayak adventures, and Matt's not really a morning guy unless he's going kayaking or going with Christina somewhere. So that's pretty cool that Christina's brought that out of Matt. So we used to have, when Matt would come down for game night, we used to fry a whole bunch of stuff. We'd fry like mushrooms and onion petals and fish, and we'd just have a huge fry daddy, And Matt would sit at the bar and he's like, oh, this is the best day of my life. He'd just be forking it in. He's like, every time, it never failed. He'd be like, oh, it's the best day of my life. So now, Matt, you can say that this day is the best day of your life. So let's all raise our glasses for Perk, the Perkinator, Perkins. Cheers to you, Perk.
Who is better looking? Who said I love you first? Who is the first to say I'm sorry? Who do you love more than anyone in the world? Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. They did a great job. Those are some good answers.